Yo, dudes and dudettes, your friendly neighborhood JaxBlade here, and yes, I'm finally doing that top 10 anime video. Well, actually, this is a top 9 list because I'm not going to put my number 1 anime on there because if you don't know what my number 1 anime is, it's like so easy. If you watch literally any of my other videos, you could like guess it easily, so that just be so self-explanatory. So basically, I just wanted to just say this before getting into my top 10 animes. I want to make it very clear. My top 10 animes aren't no profound, like, oh my god, this is like such a magnificent list. This ain't like no Digibro list. I know you're probably watching, you bum. This is just my personal favorite list of animes I've watched over my lifetime, okay? Like, I can watch these animes from beginning to end, any time of day, any time of night. Now, like, there are some great animes I have to admit I haven't finished. Like, Cowboy Bebop, I think would be on my list, but I haven't finished it. And then Kill la Kill. My anime list is always changing, okay? Like, it goes like I alternate stuff in and out of it. Like some shows I'm like, okay, wow, this ain't as great as it used to be, but then I watch it again, I'm like, okay, that's pretty damn, entertaining, or I play a game on it and it really makes me fall in love with the show again. So before all the people start going, oh, that's so mainstream, bro. Yeah, okay, I don't care. It's mainstream because it's good. Number 9. Naruto, no filler, of course. I know, but be a person who loves it or a person who downright despises it, everyone knows this classic by now. The story of a young outcast boy growing up to be the hero that everyone admires. I admit the initial reason I got into the show at first was because Naruto looked like a Super Saiyan. But then, following the storyline, I actually became really invested and involved, even if it did jump all over the place. The ninja action and choreography, along with the iconic techniques, has become so well known. I love seeing the characters grow from children into powerful warriors with their families of their own. Though the filler is absolutely tedious, it's a fun watch for fights and character interaction. My suggestion to folks who want to get into Naruto quickly is just to play the Ultimate Ninja Storm games. You got all the story, and you also have a boss time playing through the arcs. Number 8. One Piece without filler as well. When will it end? Okay, I'm not even going to pretend that I've seen all 800 plus episodes of One Piece, but I have seen 400 and enjoyed them, so I had to add it. Following Luffy and his pirate crew to become the king of the pirates, we meet a ton of wacky characters. Interesting, badass, insane, and crazy looking people along the way. One of my favorite reasons I love this show is our main cast. I can honestly say I love each of the Straw Hats for some of their unique qualities, whether it be Luffy's optimistic dopiness, Chopper's adorableness, Zoro's hardcore training scenes, or Nami's assets. They all bring something to make you want to continue following their journey to achieve their dreams. Again, for those looking to get into the series quick, I suggest playing the video games to sum it up while having fun. Number 7. Fairy Tail. Hogwarts hit the gym with these wizards and witches kicking ass. Now that's what I'm all about. Following the Fairy Tail Guild, we see them unify to crush those who would dare cause harm to innocent people or break apart their guild. This show is heavy on the friendship message, and it does get overplayed a lot, but it more than makes up for it with beautiful animation, well, for the first 50, 100 episodes like that, and then dragon power-ups, and the most important thing, the finest anime woman to ever grace a show. I'm serious, to me Fairy Tail without a doubt has the hottest anime babes, and if you're a fan of that sort of thing, it'll give you that service. Number 6. Attack on Titan. So, is that second season coming anytime soon? The show about giant zombie-like cannibals feeding on the human race while some humans won't go down without a fight. What I love about this show, besides the beautiful animation, besides the brutality, besides the amazing soundtrack, the characters. I mean, you understand the majority of their motives and why they are doing the things they are doing. They're either relatable or you can empathize. But besides that, yes, the fight scenes. Oh my god, that Annie versus Eren fight. Dude! It was so insane to see that animated with that quality. Easily one of the best anime fights of the decade. Number 5. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I was in love with the original Full Metal Alchemist anime, but I admit I absolutely hated the ending, and I thought Conqueror of Shambhala was some bullshit. So when I heard they were making a series fully based off the manga, I got so hyped. The story follows Ed and Alphonse Elric trying to regain their bodies after attempting to bring their dead mother back to life through alchemy. Due to the law of equivalent exchange, Ed loses his arm and leg, while Alphonse loses his entire body, becoming a soul fused to armor. They yearn to find the Philosopher's Stone and get back what they have lost. They are helped by their mechanic Winry, their manic sensei, state alchemists, and they encounter monsters known as homunculi, trying to foil them. This show is easily one of the best damn shows I've ever seen.
The comedy, the action, the story, the characters, everything is on point, and it's only 60 plus episodes, so it's easy to rewatch. Check it out if you have the chance. Number 4, Hajime no Ippo. This show is my life. While the manga is tediously long at 1,000 plus chapters, this show is so damn good and motivational, it'll make you want to train. The story is about Ippo, a kind boy who is bullied for being weak, but he is saved from his tormentors by the greatest boxer in Japan, Takamura, who takes him to the boxing gym where he trains him to become the supreme athlete he becomes at the end of the series. This show is so motivational for anyone who's ever been picked on and felt weak. Seeing Ippo grow in strength through training and taking on people who have trained for years makes me want to go run and do push-ups every single day. As a chubby anime fanboy who was bullied for my interests, I love this show. Again, the fight scenes are so beautifully animated. You feel every punch with a lovable cast of goofball fighters, and as trainers, it's a fun show for anyone. I highly suggest it. Number 3, Digimon Adventure 1 and 2. My childhood. Sorry Pokemon, you may win in video games, but Digimon wins in legitimately everything else. See, the story is about 7 young kids going to camp for the summer who wind up living in a digital land, where they get to meet their own Digimonster, a digital companion, a digital friend. And their Digimon in training will Digivolve to the rookies, and Digivolve to champions in Ultimate 2. They're going to save the digital world for me. They're gonna save the digital world for you! Oh my god, I've rewatched this series so many times in English and Japanese. I just love the camaraderie of the Digidestined and how their Digimon are actual partners and they don't stay transformed. They can go to any form and have full conversations with the Digidestined. Fun fact, the first video on my channel was actually about Digimon because a certain aspect that was built up for years just got thrown on the fucking ground and stepped on, crushing many children's dreams. That was my first OTP, motherfucker, and y'all Number 2, One Punch Man. So I hate to pull a hipster, I was a fan of this before it became popular, but I so was. Ha! I remember my sensei Real Anime Training made a post about this in 2012, and it caught my attention. A hero who trained to be super powerful? It got me interested. Hell, the first month of 2013, I attempted Saitama's routine for 14 days until my knees gave out. The show follows Saitama, who's become so overly powerful he can defeat anyone with one punch if he chooses to. The show really gives you a feel of how boring it would be to have that power. You can kill anyone at any time, and you really feel for Saitama. He even states he is starting to lose passions and his emotions aren't what they used to be, and he just wants a good fight. Luckily, he meets a ton of friends and rivals to keep him grounded and help keep his life from being boring. Seeing Saitama's reactions to things is the highlight of this series. In every mainstream anime, the villain comes along, monologues, powers up, kicks a hero's ass till the hero has like a super transformation. But in this show, Saitama's pretty much so fed up and bored with every villain and just wants a challenge, and so he doesn't take the crap. He's pretty much just like, yeah, blah blah blah, let's see what you got. I've gone more in depth in audio videos of why I love this show so much, but it's only 13 episodes with a second season on the way, and stellar animation. Check it out for yourself. Number 1, Yu-Yu Hakusho. Ghost DBZ. You know, it's funny, the way I got into the show was actually because I thought, hey, this looks like DBZ. He has Vegeta's hair and energy blast, but it was so much more. The story follows Yusuke Urameshi, who sacrifices his life to save a young boy from being hit by a car. Everyone is confused that a delinquent like Yusuke would do such a noble thing, even in the afterlife. So they give him a chance to come back from the dead, and he has now become a spirit detective. There he teams up with demons Hiei and Kurama and his rival, the best friend Kuwabara. Together they battle evil demons trying to decimate the world. Honestly, I have to admit, while DBZ will always be special to my heart and always be my favorite, Yu Yu Hakusho has such a better story. All the characters have unique abilities and are growing up through these various battles. Yusuke goes from a douchebag to being a genuinely heroic guy, albeit with some sarcastic attitude and a bit of a-hole tendencies, but that's what makes him so lovable. Kuwabara goes from being a dumbass to the strongest human in the series while working on his grades to get into better schools. Even Hiei goes from one-shot villain character to becoming one of the series' best protectors. It's an old show, but a great show. If you're looking for a sweet marathon, this is the show for you. Easily one of my favorite shows of all time.
Well, dudes and dudettes, that was my top 10 anime videos. I hope you enjoyed it. And if we match on any, let me know in the comment section below. And what are your top 10 favorite animes? Like, if you have any suggestions, be sure to tell me and leave them below. I want to give a massive shout out to all my patrons this month. Thank you so much. Like, your donations really helped me tremendously. And then I also just want to give thanks to all you guys. Like, I got a bunch of new subscribers, like 200 more. I don't know what I did. But thank you all for your support. It really means a lot to me. And like I always say, keep calm and booyah on. And don't forget, Momentai. Have a great day now.